trajectory, then you would understand very well that the people will ask you questions later on. So we need to make the people know in town halls, in markets, in public discussions, in regular and popular jingles on local radio stations. It is called the local government, so we need to take the message down to the locals at all means and by all means possible.
All right.
Thank you very much.
Yeah, thank you, Thomas. Amazing, 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 right? Yeah, because I agree with you. Honestly, I agree with you 100%. The truth is, whatever, I think the
Hello?
fact that,
Yeah,
yes,
with you.
yeah, Thomas, can you hear me?
Oh, Mr. Ebondo, you're welcome.
Welcome.
Thank you, my chief.
Thank you, my chief.
Thank you very much.
Yeah, but okay, can you hear me?
Yeah,
Just
but
confirm if
okay,
you
can
hear
you hear
me.
me? Just confirm it.
Yeah, Jerry, I can hear you clearly.
All right. Okay, so I was saying, I am very, very happy about things that we're unearthing here, right? So you see that the truth is, people are not even aware that they can hold people accountable. They are not even aware of the strategies to hold leaders accountable. They are not even aware of so many things that have to go with accountability. Apologies, I'm using the work environment to project this because I have to be navigating to admit people into the call as well. But yes, Amos, I see your hand. Please go ahead. Yeah, Thomas, sorry, Thomas, your hand. I see your hand.
Yeah, my electronic hand is up. Jerry, hello?
Yeah.
Now, I want to ask a question.
Yes, please.
What has happened to town hall meetings?
Okay. So right. It's a good question that we collectively will answer. I like the direction that you went. I like the things you highlighted, the things that you mentioned, how we should take it down to the locals and all that. I appreciate that. Last week, I think I was chatting with Barrister Amos, and we are talking about hosting a town hall meeting in Makudi and then pushing it further to the locals to be able to push this message. Because how do people get to act when they don't have the right information, right? So I am in agreement with you 100%. That is one thing that we need to do and do it seriously, because if we don't take these informations to them, how do they know? I mean, if you have collaborations with CSOs and organizations that are community based, and then discuss these things, and then you have an MOU signed to be able to track some of these things, and the public is aware at the local level. They are aware that, oh, we need to hold this board accountable. They see the scorecard, they see the indicators. When you are going out for survey, everybody is objective, because somebody who wants to tell the truth about what is happening in the local government, who does not even have the opportunity to say that, how do you get to know? But when you get to meet these people, they are as objective as possible. So I agree with you. It's something that we need to take very, very seriously. Thank you for that wonderful contribution. So just to check the show. Yeah, thank you. I was about to come to you. So maybe if I ask you your question, you can as well combine with raising your hand and then respond, right? So my question to you is that's Becky, because part of the practical steps of taking this message across, Thomas had made mention, right? So now, Becky, the question is, what would you say to youth who feel disillusioned or disconnected from the political process? Of course, we know that there's a lot of youth that feel they are disconnected from the political process, right? And you are one of the persons who is doing a lot around reorienting mindset, right? So if you would combine that to number 13, and then also guide on how electorate should react if election results are not what they expected. Now, this question, I'm going to bring it back to everybody to respond, right? That number 13, but I would like Becky to start with that. So Becky, you might want to respond to 12, 13, and then also add your feedback that prompted you to raise your hand. By the way, welcome to the meeting. Becky, over to you. Hi, Becky, can you hear me? If you can hear me, please unmute your mic and speak. Hi, Becky. Becky, if you can hear me, if you are speaking, your mic is muted. You might want to unmute your mic so we can hear you. Okay, maybe network is okay. So why Becky tries to sort that out? I would like to take that question to Amos. Amos, please. How should the electorate react if the election results are not what they expected or hoped for? Now, in the sense of their candidate and in the sense of the quality of the election. Amos, please respond if your network is strong for you, if you're able to speak.
Yeah, can
Hello?
hear you. Can hear you.
Yes.
It's all right. Okay. It's it's quite a tricky question, and I'll just answer as a lawyer. I think there is always a framework around which elections are conducted. There are institutions responsible for election management, and once those institutions conduct elections and results are announced, whether your candidate wins or not, whether you are comfortable with the process or not, there is only one legally allowed means of ventilating your grievance, and that's the court. For every election, there are courts and tribunals to hear grievances, and there are various stages of these courts. If you are not satisfied with the first layer of the court, you can take it to the last layer of it. You can appeal to the highest court, depending on the nature of the election. So that is the only legally allowed thing to do. Once you lose out of an election, and not look, the supporters per se cannot even appeal the results of election. It is the candidate that can appeal. Only people who participate in the election can appeal the results of election. So supporters of a particular candidate can only, remain calm. They can only remain calm. The only thing they are expected to do is to remain calm and allow their candidate to explore the legal process. Because that's what the rule of law means. You need to obey the law, whether you are happy with the result or not. You must obey the law. But if you take the law into your hands, you are rather breaching the law, and the law will not take it friendly with you. So once elections are over, like the just concluded local government election in Benue State, the only thing a losing candidate or a party to do is for the
Sorry, Amos. Your mic.
Hello?
Your mic is muted, Amos. Maybe you can unmute, Amos. Okay. So we are really
Hello?
Yes, Becky. Can you hear me? Hi, Becky. Can you hear me? Okay, so we are